Hey guys, who doesn't love some good Greek food, especially gyros? Some people say gyro. I'm gonna show you my version of a chicken gyro with a dill ranch sauce. Really simple. You can make these at home fast and they're delicious. I've got some chicken that I filleted because usually the chicken breasts are always too fat, so I fillet them through the middle. And I'm gonna make a spice rub with these seasonings here. I've got olive oil that's going to go into it, salt, pepper, and I have some allspice, some cajun. I really love the flavor of this cajun. Mrs. Dash chicken, Mrs. Dash onion and herb, and then some garlic powder and a fresh clove of garlic. We're going to make a rub, get it all over the chicken, and then I'll show you how to do the sauce. We cook the chicken, put it in some flatbread, some fixins on top, piece of cake. Delicious. You're going to love these. Okay, so there's our chicken, and I poured the marinade over the top. I mixed together a half a teaspoon of the Mrs. Dash chicken, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of onion and herb, 3/4 of a teaspoon of the Cajun spice, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 clove of garlic, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You mix that well and then you just coat the chicken with it. Okay, the chicken is marinating and we're going to cook that up shortly. I'm going to show you how to make the sauce first. And this is a dill ranch sauce. And so in the food processor, I'm going to put 2 cloves of garlic. I have some organic dill. And this is what gives it that magical flavor. I love fresh dill. Okay, I put the whole container of the fresh dill. And this is how much cucumber is going in. It's about half the size of a regular cucumber. I like the English cucumbers. I think they have a better flavor and a better crunch to them. So I've peeled it and I'm just going to cut it in some bigger chunks for the food processor. And so we're going to go ahead and pulse this really smooth, the garlic, the dill, and the cucumber. Okay, then we're going to scoop that into a medium-sized mixing bowl. It smells superb. Fresh herbs, there's nothing like them. They are so good. If you don't like dill for some reason, you could use fresh basil, fresh cilantro. It's entirely your choice. That's the joy of cooking at home. You make it the way you like it. Okay, so next going in is sour cream. Okay, 3/4 of a cup of sour cream. Some mayonnaise. Okay, 1/3 of a cup of mayo. Next ingredient is dried Parmesan cheese. 2 tablespoons. I have some organic whole milk here. This is so the dressing isn't overly thick, okay? Water it down a little bit. We do 3 tablespoons of milk. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Some fresh ground pepper. Several grinds of that. And some good sea salt, teaspoon of that. And last, 1 clove of fresh garlic. You could put this dressing right over salad even. Oops. See? Okay, then we give it a nice mixing. Sauce is ready. All we have to do is cook the chicken. Okay, I have this nice big skillet ready to go. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil in the bottom. Roll that around. And we're going to go ahead and pop our chicken in there. Now the seasoning is only on the top of the chicken, but once we get started here, the flavors will all blend together nicely. So I'm going to put spice side down, and then when this side flips, those spices will get to the bottom as well. Smells fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and cook that. Probably about, 4 to 5 minutes on each side. We just don't want any pink in the center. So we'll check back shortly. Okay, this chicken's cooking really fast because these pieces are pretty small. So I've cut into it and the pink is gone. So I'm going to transfer it to a plate. I'm going to cook the last batch of it and then we will slice it up for our gyros. Alright, so we've got our chicken all cooked and cut into strips. Our dill ranch sauce is made. I chopped up some iceberg lettuce, a tomato, and some red onions. And I have a nice piece of flatbread here that I bought at the store. Didn't make this myself. And I like to take a piece of foil and I put the bread kind of right in the middle of it, but leave a little bit at the bottom because that's going to fold up and it like catches any ingredients that might want to drip out. So we start with a nice row of chicken down the middle. Okay. Topped with our sauce. I like a lot of sauce. And then we'll do tomatoes. A little bit of lettuce. Some red onion slices down the center. Okay, then you fold it. I'll turn this a little bit so you can kind of see. And then you fold the foil around it like this. And then you left that little bit at the bottom, so you fold that over. Then when you eat it, nothing falls out the bottom. And then you have a beautiful, homemade, yummy chicken gyro. You guys give these a try and let me know what you think. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. I've got tons of recipes coming. Thanks.